Hey everybody, Shoebox Legends here. Thanks for joining me for a quick box break today. This is not something I typically do on the channel, but I'm going to tear into this blaster here of 2020-21 Skybox Metal Universe Hockey from the folks at Upper Deck. Very intrigued by this product just because I was a fan of the metal cards in the 90s. Particularly liked it in the short period where they were almost comic inspired and had really crazy background images going on. I do think there are some retro inserts in this product that I'm hoping to pull that might kind of harken back to some of those cards that I like. And in addition to that, just interested to see what the modern design looks like in hand. Have not actually picked up any of these on the secondary market or seen these at all in person. So other than a couple of videos out there on YouTube, this will be my only exposure to these. Did get two blasters, got tipped off by my hobby buddy Peeps, who, by the way, if you haven't seen it, has an awesome video up right now on some Willie Mays cards, slabs that he's picked up recently. So anyway, Peeps let me know that these were briefly available on Target.com at suggested retail price, which is, I believe, $29.99. And you're getting just 5 packs of cards with 7 cards per pack. So you're paying, just shy of $1 per card retail for this product. So that's a little bit expensive, but this set is different enough that it certainly caught my eye and just wanted to see what these were all about in person. And right out of the gate here, we've got an Elvis Merzlikins with the Columbus Blue Jackets. Nice goalie card here. The light is actually working okay. I almost wish this silver foil portion of the border was missing and that we got, a background that was made entirely of this sort of, looks almost like galactic or, space-themed background there, but very, very beautiful shiny cards. They are absolutely, coming across as well in person here as they are on video. Really cool. I have a feeling I'm going to love this blaster as a fan of the shine. Here's a Vegas Golden Knights, Mark Stone, who is definitely an absolute sniper and, believe it or not, may be working his way in the future towards a spot in the Hall of Fame. Don't quote me yet, but an amazingly talented player who puts up very, very good offensive stats. And it's cool to get a Golden Knights card. I have not collected a lot of modern hockey the past couple years, so the Golden Knights, as far as cardboard goes, are still, relatively new to me. Here's a JVR from the Flyers. Shout out to my buddy Brian at Walkenbach. If you want this one, let me know. I'll throw it in your pile. Here's a cool John Carlson. This is like a blue parallel. These glow even more than the base cards. They have like that rainbow foil finish applied to them, and this looks blue. I know there are purples as well. Not always easy to tell, but I believe this is the blue parallel. Really nice looking card there. Take a look at the backs. Got the Skybox logo in foil. It's a nice touch. They do reuse the photo from the front for the inset photo, which is kind of weak, but, no, not a major complaint. Here's a Keegan Colasar Prospects card. So Golden Knights hot pack here out of the gate. Really like the effect here in the background of this one. I do have to confess I am not familiar with Keegan as a player, so I'll have to go research him at the conclusion of this break, but that's a cool one. We do have all-star cards in this product as well. And you get a look at those nice black and white, yet still team-themed all-star jerseys that the NHL went with recently. And then, of course, the All-Stars banner across the top of the card. And then we close out pack 1 with a rookie of Vitek Vanacek of the Washington Capitals. So quite a bit of Capitals presence there in that pack, in addition to the John Carlson. The last 2 cards in the pack were both Capitals netminders. So Capitals and Golden Knights heavy pack 1. Not really looking to pull anything in particular here. Really just wanted to, as I say, experience the product in hand. Would love, an Ovechkin, obviously, any kind of McDavid, maybe some Bruins love. But, overall, just kind of in it to see what these are all about. So here's another really talented player, Alex DeBrincat. Just kind of tilt these so you can see the foil a little bit and really get a good idea at this angle for that background. Just really cool kind of space theme with these cards. It goes nice with the metallic. Next up, we got a Josh Bailey with the Islanders. Shout out to David. Here's a guy that I like a lot, Braden Point. I'm actually in the market for his Young Guns rookie. He's obviously a two-time Stanley Cup champion now with Tampa Bay. And as a result, his card prices are going up quite a bit. Kind of shifted the better cards in the pack here to the back. Looks like they're located in the middle each time, but this is a awesome base card that the pack ended with here. Mentioned the Bruins and got a David Pastrnak All-Star card. Dude is a sniper. I've shown a little bit of his cardboard recently. And there's the Point again. Here's a blue foil Pierre-Olivier Joseph with the Penguins. Nice to get a parallel that is also a rookie. And nice. Here is my guy, Alex Ovechkin, on a net deposits insert. Check out the shine on this. I have actually looked at some of these online. Haven't actually picked any up, but I have this card on my watch list on eBay. And I guess I can safely delete it now. But man, does that look nice in person. The rainbow effect. It's really well done there by Upper Deck. And of course, if you haven't gathered this in the history of the channel, Ovechkin is a guy that I collect. So that is an absolute hit. And right on the heels of that one, I briefly saw this as I was shuffling through. Here is one of those retro parallels that I mentioned that I was hoping to pull. And not only that, but it's I would say a superstar in the league, MVP, and a guy that I collect, Leon Draisaitl. And what's really awesome about this card, the only card that I've purchased from this, it hasn't actually shown up yet. So again, I still don't have any of this in hand prior to this blaster, but I have purchased a Connor McDavid from this retro themed insert set. So when that comes in here in the next few days, I will have McDavid and Draisaitl in matching retro metal insert cards. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I got the McDavid for $3.50 with shipping that was less than $1. So really can't complain about that. And right as we talk about him, there is the man himself, the base card of Connor McDavid. So this is really turning out to be a great blaster for my personal collection. Here's the back. Best player in the league. At the morning of this video, as I shoot here, he's already got 5 points in the first 2 games for Edmonton. And I believe he's going again tonight. So looks like the front runner for yet another MVP. I'm going to pull these 2 base cards off the back. We've got a Nick Robertson rookie. Not intimately familiar with him, but I recognize his name from watching some of this stuff opened over at Aranya Boys. Shout out to Spidey over there. Here's an Anze Kopitar. He is off to a very hot start this year. I believe he may be the NHL point leader at the moment and is definitely making a case, along with his Stanley Cups and, career scoring numbers to maybe get enshrined in the future. Here's a John Tavares base. He seems to have sort of dropped off the face a little bit. That may just be my perspective, but haven't heard as much about him lately. Here's an Eric Stahl, now with the Sabres. Don't think I realized that. The blue in this pack is a nice Mats Zuccarello. Look at that shine. I will probably set this one aside for my buddy Peeps, who's a Minnesota native, and get that off in his next package. And then check this one out. Intimidation Nation, Darcy Kemper of the Coyotes. Certainly could have probably done better, as far as subject goes. Not a big Darcy Kemper collector. I don't think anyone is, but look at how the name lights up on the bottom of this card and along the top there as well. I don't know what the insert, ratio was for these. I'd imagine this is a somewhat rare insert, but I'm not all that familiar with the product, so cool card as a fan of Shine nonetheless. Let me see if it says anything on the back here. As far as Intimidation Nation, those come 1 in 8, so it looks like not all that rare. You may likely get one per blaster, or you may not. But yeah, cool card there. Love the shine in this product between that Ovechkin, all these blue parallels, and that goalie mask insert. This is just a nice product for fans of the shine like myself. Got 2 packs to go here. Already very happy with this. Was a little leery about shelling out $29, but this is turning out to be a blaster made for me. And that trend continues here with fan favorite Patrice Bergeron. Possibly my favorite Bruin of all time. Very, very high on the list. Two-way player, does everything right. Just the guy with those intangibles that, you know, makes your club better. Let's shift the rookie to the front, and it is a Keegan Colasar hot box, as I also had that very shiny insert of his early on. We got Philip Grubauer with the Avalanche. Nathan McKinnon, another really good base card there. Probably put this one out with Connor McDavid. He's a guy that I seem to overlook. As they say, you know, you can't collect everybody. And so McKinnon, for whatever reason, tends to move a little bit down my list when I'm out there hunting. Tend to go for guys like Ovechkin and McDavid first. So nice to add a little bit of McKinnon to the collection anyway. Here's a Drew Dowdy, off to a very hot start as well. I believe he's leading all defensemen in points at the time of this video, if I'm not mistaken. The parallel here is an All-Stars Travis Konechny. Another nice Flyers card there. That's probably heading off to Walkenbach as well. And then we got a Prospects Ilya Sorokin. So this looks like the same Prospects card that I pulled earlier. So that must have been a parallel of an insert. This guy here, Keegan Colasar, or Kolsar, I don't know how to pronounce that, but you can see this is the same insert, but this is just the blue parallel of that insert. So not familiar with either of those guys. I have heard Sorokin's name before, but I'll have to research those gents a little bit more here after the video. And final pack. Off the back, we've got Chris Letang, All-Star for Pittsburgh. Had a very good defensive career. Logan Stanley, rookie with the Jets. There's another Flyer, Travis Konechny. Another appearance by him in the box. We had his All-Star in a parallel earlier. A guy that I am very glad to see back in the league this year after some struggles, Jonathan Toews. Absolute leader and 3-time Stanley Cup champion, Jonathan Toews. Here's a Carter Hart. Another nice one there that may send off in trade. And the last 2 cards, we've got a Brock Besser, blue foil parallel. This will be in an upcoming episode, but I recently won a card of this guy for very, very cheap, because the seller listed the card as a Brick Boser. B-R-I-C-K-B-O-S-E-R. So pretty sure I was the only one to stumble upon that. And then we've got a purple to close out the blaster. The second appearance of the Logan Stanley rookie card. And this purple is actually numbered out of 199. I think you get, you know, maybe one of these per blaster on average. So I'll have to stick this one away in my purple Z-Folio or my shiny card binder and see how Logan turns out as an NHL player. So that's a wrap on a blaster of 2020-21 Skybox Metal Universe Hockey. Thanks for the tip-off on that, peeps. I do have one more of these. Probably going to keep it on the shelf and enjoy it, you know, on a rainy day sometime in the future. But this first one was certainly a lot of fun. And can't imagine that other one would have anything better for me in my personal collection than this Yes, it is $29.99 retail, but you get a lot of great shiny cards, some really nice parallels. Even the base cards look fantastic. Inserts, parallels of inserts. In my case, I was fortunate enough to pull McDavid, inserts of guys that I collect, such as Alex Ovechkin and Leon Draisaitl. So that blaster was a win all day long, and in fact, may have to look at picking up a couple more of those. It was that much fun. So thank you for joining me. I appreciate you sticking it out for 15 minutes of hockey card talk, and I will certainly be back in the near future with some more sports card content. Until then, take care.